social skills. That comes in from Leonard. Great stuff. Thanks very much for that, Leonard. Keep your views coming into us on that or other matters. And Senator Mark Daly has contacted the programme. We were speaking with Danny Healy-Rae during the 70-day period of the interregnum period where there was no government. We were talking with Danny Healy-Rae when he was saying he wouldn't support Enda Kenny. He was talking about all that his father had delivered for as an independent, and he mentioned Kenmare Hospital. Well, Mark Daly takes issue with this. And by the way, good morning to everyone in Kenmare Hospital this morning. I understand you've recently gotten a booster, which helps with the reception and clears up any reception problems you were having with Radio Kerry, so you're now able to hear loud and crystal clear. Delighted to hear that. But anyway, have a listen. This ongoing debate and row still refuses to go away about who delivered Kenmare Hospital. This is from Senator Mark Daly. He says, please find attached letter from the Friends of Kenmare Hospital Action Group. This explains the truth about the work that was done to ensure that the new hospital was built and securing the legally binding agreement. I'm genuinely embarrassed for a local TD that 6 months after this agreement was negotiated by me, he stood up in the Dáil, and the TD he's referring to here is Michael Healy-Rae, and asked the Minister to give funds to allow the hospital to go ahead, unaware the HSE were obliged to provide the funding and build a new hospital because of this legally binding agreement. And he gives a quote here from Deputy Healy-Rae: if it provided the capital expenditure involved will be minuscule when compared with the service provided for many years to come. I sincerely call on the new government and the Minister to allow construction to go ahead. Please also find below comments from other politicians as early as 1974, including in 2002, €2 million in funding allegedly being secured by Deputy Jackie Healy-Rae, who said, this is truth and fact, not wishful thinking as dreamt by others. This funding never materialised, as happened on so many other occasions. I wish to thank the Kenmare Hospital Action Group and all those who over the last 4 decades were relentless in their efforts to eventually secure the new hospital, and I wish to thank you for setting the record straight. And the letter is from Una O'Neill, a spokesperson for Friends of Kenmare Hospital. After nearly a 40-year campaign, the Kenmare Hospital Action Group warmly welcomes the official opening of the new Kenmare Hospital. There was genuine fear the long-promised hospital would be delayed once again, and worse still, the old hospital would be under threat of closure and that the area could end up with no hospital. We're delighted that the new 40-bed unit was built for the community. We'd also like to thank all of those who played their part in the process over the last 4 decades. Michael Harrington, Richard Doran, who were part of the Digital Group in 1976, Mary Doyle, Berta McSweeney, Eileen O'Sullivan, Sheila O'Sullivan, John O'Sullivan, local doctors and medical staff, and many more. And she says, we would also like to thank Senator Mark Daly for his sustained effort in successfully securing the new hospital for the area. His relentless work was critical in ensuring that this area got this new hospital. Mark's negotiating of a legally binding agreement between the HSE and the contractor prior to the budget in 2010 was essential in ensuring the allocation of funding for the development. Despite budget cuts, he made sure the hospital was built. Without his relentless work, this new hospital would not have been built for our community. So there we go. That's Senator Mark Daly's take on it, taking issue with Danny Healy-Rae, claiming that Jackie Healy-Rae got Kenmare Hospital delivered, and on the road goes on. Keep your views coming into us on that or other matters on the show.